I don't know. Are we back with Morning Wood?
Morning Wood.
Is it? Oh, it is going. Yay. Hi, everybody. Talking to you from a small phone. But it looks like we fit the same way.
Hello to all of our woodsmen and woodswomen.
My seat is wet.
Wood persons, you're wet.
Yes, I'm wet, and it's not from anything fun.
So it's hopefully external, not internal.
Hopefully.
You neither.
Yes. Yeah. Hopefully, I didn't evacuate.
You're neither incontinent or have a vagina.
Yes. In no way, shape, or form do I have.
WAP.
Oh man, what I wouldn't give.
Wet ass penis. You never know.
No. You never know what. Where are you going with this? Where's this leading?
I just wanted to say that so we could put that in the title and get a few more hits.
We put WAP in the title before, didn't we?
Did we?
I don't know if we didn't. Let's talk WAP. Wet ass pussy.
Talk WAP. Well, watch it. You almost got us canceled.
Really? Wet ass pussy?
No, WAP.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. We don't want to do that.
No.
We try and be as politically correct as we can on this
Although
show.
it's been pushed down the list of cancellation words.
Yeah.
And been taken over by quite a few more.
Oh, yes.
Sorry, Italians. So the wet
Keep
ass,
working at it, though.
Wet ass pussy. You've listened to the full song uncensored, right?
I have, yes,
Yeah.
and really enjoy it.
Do you
I
know-
like Cardi B. I do.
Well, I like her as a person in terms of she's unfiltered like we are.
Yes.
I mean, we came in on the scene before she did, I think. Was she wrote?
I think you're right. I think you're right.
So I'm gonna take credit
Yeah.
for it. But you know, so
We taught her everything she knows.
Why not do a song like that? But apparently, I think it broke the record for the most downloads in a week or something.
Really? Boy, probably just so people could hear the explicit version and not the watered. Well, it's not that it's that watered down on.
What watered down?
Yeah. Well, like on Sirius XM where I first heard it.
Well, what's amazing is what radio station could possibly play that song?
Right.
Other than either playing a song or just a dial tone, because it's just one long censored song. So,
And does radio play make a difference anymore in today's world in radio? I have no idea.
make
Really?
a difference in
sales. And
I see.
getting people to hear the song.
Yeah, no, I think the downloading thing has got to be more. But certainly radio is ubiquitous enough still to have play. Where does that land on the Billboard's top whatever of radio play? Or
Once Casey Kasem died, it was done.
tell a warm, heartwarming story about Cardi B was once a dry, barren.
Oh my God, I would love that. I wish we could bring it back just so we could intro
problem
her
would be is
with
that-
WAP.
We got this letter from a little girl in the Midwest
Oh,
who was learning how to masturbate. Anyway,
well, it's interesting.
All of a sudden, it sounded like a leprechaun. It's learning how to masturbate. But no, I was going to say about the apologies, but
What?
The wet ass pussy song is so out there. Have you? I guess you call it number one. I don't know what. No one sharp, but it is the number one song in country world. Have you ever? Could you ever think of a more offensive number one song ever?
Well, I guess I don't know if I use the word offensive.
Offensive. Let's just.
You of all people calling something that's so sexually oriented
just
offensive.
Words are agnostic. You know what I meant by it. You know what I meant by it. You knew that I did not think that song was offensive. So don't go down that path.
Okay,
You
well,
know
I
that.
guess the reason because I think there have been more offensive songs. I mean, I think
Of course, I know.
in
No,
the
you're parsing,
rap
you're parsing
and
it.
hip.
You're parsing it.
Okay, all right.
More bleep
More
songs.
sexually explicit.
More explicit. You can
Yeah,
say
got it.
that word. But
Yes.
okay, if words
No,
are agnostic, so what would be number two? Where have you had, what I'm thinking of is maybe like something like, I want your sex, what was that, Wham, George Michael.
Yeah.
I want your sex. When I first heard that song, I'm like, wow, they can say that on the radio? And I think it was in my 30s. But I mean, this is a little bit off the cuff. But can you think of any other songs where you went Whoa. I didn't know they could, on the top hits. Because
Afternoon Delight back in the day.
No, I'm serious. That's very good. You were laughing, but I think that's a really good example.
And I heard that just fairly recently, the last couple of weeks, and I'm listening to the lyric, and they nailed it for the day. I mean, it's like, it was totally clear what they're talking about, and yet, they sound like the Cowsills or like somebody you go hear in church on Sunday singing hymns.
And yet, back then, this is really good that you led in that direction, because back then it was all about the innuendo type songs. Like, you're like, are they talking about?
Yeah,
oh yeah, they are. Yeah. Whereas, I want your sex, or even, the 9 Inch Nails, which is, this would never be on the top 40, but I want to fuck you like an animal. And when I heard that song, I'm like, okay, that's just putting it right out there.
Yeah.
Great fucking song. But it never went to the Billboard side of things. But back then, we had songs where we would be listening, and they would remember not Coda. What was the Paul Simon song where they actually bleeped the word crap? When I think back on all the crap
right.
I learned in high school.
See, really? Wow.
And there were stations that bleep crap. That's where we've come, folks. You can say crap now on the radio.
Yeah. Can you say shit? Can you say what? I just had that. It's on my phone somewhere. Shit, ass.
No, ass.
No, ass wasn't. Okay, wait.
Shit,
piss,
fuck, motherfucker, cocksucker, tits. I don't think cunt was on his list.
No. That was so offensive. He couldn't even be in his list.
Good point. I think you're right. Now that is something we were supposed to post a long time ago when we did that segment.
Oh, yeah.
The 7 new words, and we never posted the 7 old words. Sorry.
Well, we need a George Carlin homage. And what else did we talk about that we wanted to do? We'll keep talking about Monty Python. And, but George Carlin, we really haven't.
No, what we need to do a George Carlin
we do.
homage. But back to your question, there are ways, and I don't know who decides this, but fuck, really offensive words. Sorry, explicit words that would not be allowed to be on the radio.
Yes.
They get out there. And they get out there when they kind of muffle it. They either have background music or, you can't really distinctively hear the word,
Right.
but you know that they say fuck. And they don't bleep it. And so it's interesting. I don't know who decides how good we can hear words or not.
And I think there's a way they sing it to specifically make sure that it's kind of unintelligible.
Or they'll tail off at the end.
Yeah.
So you don't hear the ending. But what about songs like these ones kill me. They're very, very popular. Back in the 80s when you had Rolling Stones and Start Me Up. And what is the last line on Start Me Up? And I don't think they ever bleeped it out. Now it trailed out. You know how songs would trail out.
Yeah.
But you make a dead man come. That was on the radio back in the 80s when there was no way that would ever have been allowed. But it was allowed because it was just kind of like trailing off and in the background. And he just kind of threw it out there. Good on you, Mick.
Huh. Yeah, I'd love to be in the planning sessions for these, those kind of songs. And well, Wet Ass Pussy, first of all. Wow. I mean, I want to read about, that song, the origins.
The origin.
Yeah.
A very horny, slutty Cardi B is the origin.
But she didn't write it.
And we appreciate. Well, okay, that's. I guess you're probably right. Well, she doesn't. She's doing it with somebody else.
In bed. They're writing while they're fucking.
The Stallion, Meg the Stallion is the. It's
the
a
other
duet.
person. Yeah.
Collaboration.
Yeah.
And you're saying, I know that was not a personal testimony that she wrote. I guess you're right. So somebody wrote that for her. I like it as a song, but I like that. I can't really think of it right now, but the backbeat or somebody saying one line over and over. The male voice, and that's very catchy. But the meaning behind it is, hey.
Good on you. So now we can talk. We can do WAP in the
Yes,
title.
we can.
Yay!
Yeah. And we want
Here's to you, Cardi B, and whoever your collaborator
Meg
is.
the Stallion.
Meg the Stallion.
No,
Sorry. The Stallion. Meg
Not
the Stallion.
It's not the. It's the.
The Stallion.
2 E's.
Yes.
I can't believe I knew that.
I wonder if it's an Italian stallion. And if that would make her a
WAP WAP?
stamp. Yeah, WAP WAP. Yeah, I love
Hey.
it. I like that.
We're
All right,
sorry
on
if we
that note.
offended any of you Italians out there. We love you.
Well, if you're offended, then you shouldn't be listening. Not that you are.
Or
Bye.
explicit.
Or explicit. Bye. Morning wood. All right.
Get your WAP. WAP WAP. That was good.